is near.
Now we know that Thor's hammer has gone away, and it is replaced in Infinity War with a new weapon. And so what you get is a little bit of a taste, a closer look at how such weapons are manufactured. One of the really fun things that's going on in contemporary real physics research is that there's very exotic phases of matter that can occur in the universe in extreme situations. One of the extreme situations is when you have a lot of gravity that allows you to compress that matter into a very, very compact, dense form. And a lot of gravity is available when you have, for example, the interior of a star. So a well-known exotic place is the core of what's called a neutron star. So much of the matter, imagine having as much matter as our sun, which is a huge object, or even more, but compress that down to the size of, let's say, Manhattan, New York City. That is incredibly dense. The matter inside takes on a very, very different form. It takes on very, very different properties. One of the early conjectures from the Marvel Universe, and you see a little bit of it in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well, is the idea that maybe material like that is where Thor's hammer gets some of its incredible density.
So long entrusted with the mighty hammer Mjolnir, forged in the heart of a dying star, its power has no equal. As a weapon to destroy, or as a tool to build.
Now we know that Thor's hammer has gone away, and it is replaced in Infinity War with a new weapon. And so what you get is a little bit of a taste, a closer look at how such weapons are manufactured. And that's sort of a fun thing, because you can then speculate about whether the properties of those instruments are just from the physics of those exotic materials that you find in the cores of stars, or whether they're just holders, channelers, if you like, of Thor's inherent ability. And I think we learn a little bit from Thor Ragnarok that the power is really in him, and the hammer is really more of a channel. And I think the skill then that these dwarves have is how to build weapons that are the best possible channels for the inherent power that our hero has. And so the new device, the new hammer, Stormbreaker, is presumably an even better design than Mjolnir had for channeling Thor's abilities.